a massive game, really, a 6-pointer in many ways if you want to get in that top 4. But
here's Mason Mount and now Ross Barkley.
Lo Celso.
And one thing you do notice straight away, we're back to the white ball today. Barkley and this man Alonso, who puts his first ball into. It looks like a flat back 5, doesn't it, for Tottenham? No. Here's Reece James. Got to grips with the shape of them that day. The away team dominated the ball. They've got 5 in a line, set up to defend early on here at Stamford Bridge. Azpilicueta, the Chelsea captain. There's Ndombele, who was just caught there by Mason Mount, and that'll be the first real reprieve.
And it sticks.
And now Lucas Moura has the chance to run, but that needed to be. Here's young Reece James for Chelsea. Touched by Mason Mount to Olivier Giroud. And then there for Tottenham by Davis. Rudiger there to tidy things up at the other end. Through injury.
At Chelsea, and suddenly, you know, as kids do, they come down from that form. He's now got to pick himself up again.
The corner for Tottenham, which was dealt with in a opportunity to arise before he took the shot.
No, he certainly was, yeah, but that was
Chelsea. In again from Lo Celso, a flat one that's a bit back again. Here's Lucas Moura looking to find some room, and he does find some room. And Caballero made a good save because it came at him very with the corner, and trying to attack it was Olivier Giroud. He says that it was a Tottenham secure than it does at the moment. Barkley with the chance to shoot. And it flashes across the face of Hugo Lloris and wide. It's been a promising start though for Frank Lampard. For James, and another corner that was allowed to travel a long way. Good pitch, which has put the pressure on them away from home and prevented them.
Bergwijn down the middle. But they can fluctuate, they can change.
And then Barkley, oh, he's hit the woodwork. Giroud again, and this time it's in. Olivier Giroud for Chelsea. Frank Lampard made the big call to put it into the starting lineup today, and the celebration from Frank Lampard and confirmation that Olivier Giroud's made it Chelsea 1, Tottenham 0. And when you put a striker into the team, striker Olivier Giroud. Alonso, Barkley with the touch to Kovacic. Here's Ndombele, who's just pushed. Reece James combining with Mason Mount. And he gets the foul over there. Ben Davis. Next season, something that we're still waiting for a final adjudication on, but it means that
you saw it as a foul.
Here's Ross Barkley, although Davinson Sanchez can beat him to it. Chelsea are really eager to try and catch Tottenham in possession of the ball. They're pressing really well. Giroud just caught with the layoff to Winks. Who's tackled and dispossessed by Jorginho. And Michael Oliver's going to show the first yellow card. I think Giroud just caught Davinson Sanchez there, who stayed down. The game carries on into the box. It's headed away as far as Alonso. Excellent shot just over the bar. Didn't he catch that well, Marcos Alonso?
That was a fabulous effort, I've got to say.
Kovacic making the challenge on Alonso there ahead of Winks. Alonso into Barkley. It's a firm challenge on Barkley by Davinson Sanchez and Michael Oliver.
He's in here at all.
It's been a bogey ground for Tottenham, and they make there for Tottenham. Here's Lucas Moura. It's a lovely turnover there by Bergwijn. No, he needs some support. That's a lovely ball, isn't it? Kovacic. Barkley was quickly on the move and then was trying to feed it through to Mason Mount. Also, in again. Olivier Giroud's head met it this time, and they've worked that situation nicely. Here's Moura. It was a lovely touch, and then really good defending by Azpilicueta. The little layoff there by Bergwijn was excellent. Tanganga's on the run, and he's got the drop on Alonso. Now, can he reach it? Oh, he can't. Well, he didn't. It's another flat one that's glanced and tipped over the bar. It was Davinson Sanchez with the flick, and the athleticism shown by the Chelsea goalkeeper Caballero. Barkley still going here. No foul by Tanganga, and Tottenham will get the throw. Little pocket of space here for Barkley, who shoots and hits the side netting.
Yeah, he's got go.
Here's Alonso, and now Mount, and Alonso, and it was important defending in the end in there by Jan Vertonghen. Alderweireld looking for Bergwijn, and Azpilicueta. And solid defending back there for Spurs by Davinson Sanchez. Swung forward by Alonso towards Giroud. After they've tended to stick in that defensive shape a number of years, it's made that transition for them into the first team picture here as more attacking players. Bergwijn colliding there with Christensen, who stayed down. The free kick has gone to Mount. Here's Ross Barkley. Alonso! Oh, that's brilliant! What a finish from Marcos Alonso! One thing in his mind, and the moment it left, his left foot. It's a good run here by Reece James, and the shot at the end of it that was always covered by Hugo Lloris. Lovely turn by Barkley, what a hit as well, tipped over the bar by Lloris. That was brilliant from Ross Barkley.
You could be moaning too much about that. Either way, it's a 50-50 shot.
Behind Olivier Giroud. The header was anyway, Chelsea 2, Tottenham 0, and a fantastic turn by Kovacic. Great vision to James.
Obviously got the bench to look at as well. Dele Alli would be in Mourinho. I think it's a 50-50 decision that it could go one way or the other, those decisions.
A bit much there of Mason Mount, shepherded behind and out of play by Davinson Sanchez, and it didn't finish. Brooks gives it back to him, and then Rudiger stepped in it. Really impressive right through so far for Chelsea.
Spurs are finding it hard to get out.
Alderweireld gives Steven Bergwijn one to chase. Caballero.
Yes, but I think Jose's got to look at the shape. Is the shape working?
Davis to Vertonghen. Kovacic. Now Rudiger. Ben Davis to Harry Winks, and now Bergwijn. And Ndombele. Still Ndombele, it's good. Reece James with the defending, and good defending too. He's not really made the kind of impact this season, has he, Ndombele? He's streaking forward here. Kovacic finding Mason Mount, and Davinson Sanchez at Chelsea. Mason Mount. It's a foul by Vertonghen. Some kind of ruse, we'll see. It is Lamela, and it's deflected over the bar by the wall for the corner. Lamela, Moura, stopped in his tracks by Christensen, yellow card. Lo Celso's corner. Caballero with a good punch away. Stands. Reece James with the on by Alderweireld, and Caballero managed to keep himself the right side. Still going, Moura. It was a good leading scorer this season, Tammy Abraham, with 15 goals. It's the game against Manchester United, but he's got a couple of sessions under his belt, which...
Now James couldn't resist, was deflected. Jorginho did well, but Winks is back on the ball, run off it by Rudiger. Winks does appeal, comes forward, play goes on, and Mason Mount can't. He's taking the ring road round Vertonghen, and there's Abraham, and that's a smart save by Lloris. I think Abraham will feel he should have scored. Trying to get free and behind Azpilicueta, who... It is Alonso! Struck the crossbar. Spectacular effort from Kovacic. Trying to get Davis in behind James, who's having... Here's Lamela. Oh, it's deflected and in! And Tottenham do have a lifeline. It's an own goal. Eric Lamela forced it. Antonio Rudiger